Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen of my copper army. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you both a Thrift Shop Haul as well as a painting guide. How I paint on using acrylic, because somebody asked. So, I'm going to get through the haul first. Let me move my seat up, because there's a lot of blasters in here. So you can see I have a brand new sledge fire. Paid $7. It came with one shell. Probably the best looking sledge fire I've gotten. And I think it might actually fire better than the other ones too. Also, I'm not buying third party shells. One, I went over budget, and two, I think the Mega one is kind of dumb. Unless y'all really want me to. Why do I have the black light on? Does this glow in the black light? There we go. I have too many sludge fires. Now, you're all about to hate me. You're going to hate me a lot right now, okay? You're going to hate me more than you've ever hated me before in your entire life. Okay? Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to turn around and desert you. Okay, now you're going to hate me a little bit more. Remember how I said there were two monoliths and I only bought one for 50 cents? I got the second for 50 cents. And it works. Two for $1. Also, before I forget, buy my book, The Epic is Cassius Crossroads, at authorhouse.com. It dropped something, but another thing I got, I forget what this is called, but it's that Corner Shot Rebel Blaster. I really like this thing. Paid $4. Don't want you to look at me. Okay. But yeah, I do like this thing. Another thing I got was this purse. I like this thing a lot too. I'm really liking these Rebel blasters. I got the purse blaster. Got it for $4 as well. For $4 as well, fuse fire. Yeah, I need all the zombie strike blasters, so got a fuse fire. It does work. Now for the small stuff, a 6-dart mag. Got it for 50 cents. And for $1, I got another one of the scavenger stocks. I don't think it's a bad stock. It's just bad when you put the little blaster on it. Now, I got another blaster to make you all jealous. Yep. Finally got me a second one of these. $4. Now this one took longer to find than the other times I buy blasters online, and they take forever to. They are immediately in stores as soon as after I buy them. Now, the pièce de résistance. 1 P90. 2 P90. 3 P90. I got them all in a Goodwill auction for $30. Not even $30, $27. They all work. So I essentially bought 3 for the price of 1 on clearance. So anyway, that's over. Let's get to the painting. So we're going to paint on, let me get rid of the crow, on this black blaster. I'm trying to make it look like this, essentially. So Get off. Get off. And I did the same method for my glove. So what you guys want to do, simple. Get yourself like a piece of paper. Pour a little paint on that. Just a little bit. Because I don't think I'm going to finish today, because I think I'm just going to go play some Fallout. Get yourself a cup of water. You just dab it in there. They're all clean. I usually use my pant leg to wipe it, the water off of it. You dip it. You could glom it on if you want, or you could just kind of, you want to do a dry brush. There you go. But I kind of want to glom it on. Let's see how that's like. Doesn't really change much of anything. Just a little bit more streaks you could perform. And I know it doesn't look that different at the moment. But when it's all painted, just going to paint a happy little Nerf gun. It's a happy little, it'll be our little secret. Yeah, it doesn't look that different at the moment. When it's all done, it'll look more different. And it's also lighting. So let me, more right here. I like to use these. Oh, wait, no, I'm painting this part too. I like to use these flat-headed ones. I kind of get more of like a nice even stroke out of it. I get more surface area out of it. I want to kind of get a bigger one. And I use the Cryol matte black paint and all that. And I'm thinking of replacing this, using this method to replace just painting it all gunmetal gray. And I'll show you why in a second. Yeah. Just very simple layered strokes. You want to kind of give it nice even coats and all that. But get that in there. And where is it? I do tend to use the same kind of paints. I use silver and metallic antique copper. Sometimes I use a bit of an antique gold. But if you want to do like the weathering, like on top of this blaster and all that, you do. The silver is so weird that it just doesn't want to work right. It's very watery. And I don't know why it does that. But with silver, you don't want to glom it. You do want to dry brush this. Okay? So because what you're doing is you're adding the weathering. Just adding the... And I will use my finger to like wipe it down. As you can see right there. It's very much like this is how they make the Star Wars blasters look good. You can kind of get that with the spray paint. You can do it with spray paint as well. But when it does that, or it's just too much, just take my finger, just wipe it off, and go back over it. And if you really like, you messed up, you really don't like what you did, just get yourself an alcoholic wipe before it dry. Like, do it like a few minutes afterwards. Don't wait a whole day to do it. Wipe it down. Some things you just very quick strokes. You see? Look how nice and weathered that look. Because I'll be grabbing this thing, so it makes sense that this is weathered. And the more you do it, the less paint will be on your brush, and the better it looks, in my opinion. And that's really what you want to do to dry brush. You don't want a lot of it on. You just want enough. Look at that. And just take the finger. There we go. See that? And do it everywhere, like it will have a lot of damage and all that. emotional damage. If you're getting all tingly from this ASMR experience of me teaching you how to paint blasters, making them look more realistic and good props, leave a comment below. This is the magic hour where all your nightmares come true. And we'll talk about Ted Kaczynski and how right he was. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why do I say stupid? Okay. Video's almost done. It's just, the gunmetal gray thing is bothering me. Like, you can see it looks fine right here. Does it bother? I don't know why. I might not even be holding the thing right on the camera. Okay. Just glom a lot of that on there. Because I'm paying attention to the blaster. I'm not paying attention to the camera. It's actually a lot harder than it looks, people. Because my mind is like, I want to be precise, but, you know. But you can see there is a sheen. It is the lighting. That's what it is. It really is the lighting ruining it. You can see there is a different shade to it and all that. Turning it around. With the copper, this one is neat because there is a trick behind the copper. And after I just show you how I do the copper, I'm going to turn off the camera. Because I don't want it to be too long to have to remake this video. But, yeah. Just in case there is a mistake. So with the copper, I want this more dry brushed, but don't want to go up and down with it. I go like at the angle of the dashes because I actually don't want to fill in the black between the squares that much. Okay, because you do it this way, just a little test run. It starts, whoops, see, I did it right when I dry brushed it. It actually wants to kind of fill in the squares. You can see that. They're filled in, but they're less filled in some parts. Here, it actually properly filled it in. And I don't know why that method works for it. But yeah. So, hopefully this helps you out. If you want more of these videos where I just paint Nerf guns with acrylic, I will do them. Just like 10-minute long videos of me painting them, giving you my thought process. Maybe doing a little bit of ASMR with it. The other neat thing, I don't have the paint with me, but if I did, I'll do it with silver. Do it with silver just to show it. There are numbers underneath it, so you can make them into like a call sign kind of thing. Not a stamping, that's what it's called. Usually they're not painted, but I kind of want to paint them white. Let's have them kind of be shown off. Well, thank you all very much. You all have a nice day. Bye-bye.